Hey guys, Thunderstud reporting in on a brand new archetype, and that is Psy-Frames. So it's really complicated. In a nutshell, the point is making moves on your opponent's turn, but there's a lot to go over with this archetype. There's a lot to go over with this deck in particular, so let's get to it. So Psy-Frame monsters, Psy-Frame gear. We revolve around this one tuner, it's Psy-Frame gear alpha. Cannot be normal summoned, first off. That's how you know things are going to get wild, because it can't be normal summoned. So, when your opponent normal summons or special summons a monster, while you control no monsters, you can special summon both this card from your hand and Driver from your graveyard, deck, or hand. So, virtually anywhere. And, if you do, you banish them at the end phase, and you get to search another Psy-Frame card. So, your opponent normal summons a monster or special summons a monster. You special summon this guy from your hand, special summon this guy from anywhere, and then you get to search either him or this card. It's very core. This is the core play of the deck. This is virtually the only way you're summoning your boss monsters and your win conditions, so you really need them in your hand. It was a complicated way to think of it. I settled on a imperfect draw sense low level. We mix it in with our Planet Pathfinder. Worst case scenario, you still have a 2/3 chance of getting it, almost, but it's still good enough. You're usually looking at like a 60% chance. It's usually a little better too, so overall, it's still pretty consistent considered, and you can sometimes use it to search your field spell if you do get a Pathfinder. It's all relative to what's in your hand, guys, so you really have to pay attention. Another new card we're using is Lancea, okay? So Lancea, you tribute him, you can't banish the rest of the turn, you or your opponent, from your hand. He's like a hand trap. And, you know, banishing stops Shiranui, it stops all sorts of decks. It's a tribute for him, so you tribute it from your hand. But he also has another effect where you can set him as a spell card, and if he gets destroyed, you special summon him. And we do have a way to special summon him. So a common play with this deck, guys, you have Psy-Frame Circuit, a very important field spell. Let's actually go over this first. If a Psy-Frame monster is special summoned to your side of the field, so when you special summon your alpha from your hand after your opponent normal summons, you get to immediately after synchro summon one synchro monster using only Psy-Frame monsters you control. So you special summon your alpha, special summon your driver, then you activate Psy-Frame Circuit. That's going to let you synchro summon any level 7 monster you want. It doesn't have to be a Psy-Frame. It's only any level 7 you want. At the start of the damage step, if a Psy-Frame monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you can discard a Psy-Frame monster. Your monster battling gains attack equal to their attack. So, we have this guy, Psy-Frame Driver. He's 2500. He becomes a 2500 damage hand trap when Psy-Frame Circuit is on the field. Very, very strong, guys. So, the core play. You have your field spell. Your opponent normal summons a monster. You can do a few different plays. You can special summon your alpha, special summon your driver. Because of that, you get to search another driver. We synchro summon immediately into Frame Lord Zeta. Now, what does Frame Lord Zeta do? Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can special summon monsters your opponent controls, or you can target special summon monsters your opponent controls in face-up attack position, banish both that monster and this monster until your next standby phase. So it's good removal. And remember, you need no monsters on the field to do your synchros. You need no monsters on the field for Drowning Mirror Force. So he removes himself, he removes a monster. You can make more plays. Very strong, very, very strong. And you can banish him from the graveyard, add to your hand. You're not going to really use that one too often, but it is useful. So, common play, summon alpha with this on the field, synchro summon into Zeta, you get to search a driver, now you have a 5000 monster that battles another monster. Or you can banish it and remove the monster. Very strong play. Now, let's say you have Lancea, okay? We have Lancea, you set your Lancea first turn, play your field, have an alpha in hand. Your opponent normal summons, they set their whole field, they normal summon, you bring out alpha, special summon driver. Now we're going into Black Rose Dragon. Black Rose Dragon is going to destroy the field. It's going to destroy your set Lancea, and your Lancea is going to special summon, guys. Very, very powerful. Then you can tribute summon a driver, or just swing with your Lancea. Very cool play. And of course, Lancea is just a hand trap on his own. Now, there's a whole nother play with this deck, guys. You can play first turn even when your opponent is going first. So your opponent's going first. He can't even attack. He doesn't even have a battle phase. You can use your Lancea. All you need is a Lancea and an Alpha in hand. You don't even need your field spell on the field. Just a Lancea and an Alpha, guys. Your opponent's making their first turn play. They normal summon. You special summon your Alpha. You tribute your Lancea from hand. Now you special summoned an Alpha and a driver. You've searched your field spell. And thanks to Lancea, you can't banish. So they don't get banished at the end phase. You won't do a synchro summon because you gotta remember it's the field spell that's enabling you to do the immediate synchro summon. So Alpha will special summon even if your field's not on the field, but he will banish in the end phase. Thanks to Lancea, they can't banish in the end phase. You get to keep your monsters, you get to search your field, and you get to follow up next turn without having to worry about your monster attacking or your opponent attacking. It's amazing, guys. So you'll see it in a couple of the replays, playing on your opponent's first turn. You just got to be really tactful with this deck, guys. You got to know when to keep no monsters. You got to know when to use that draw sense low level. It's all really dynamic. You know, it's not running away and killing the meta. It's not murking people out there, but it holds its own. It does pretty decent. So it's as consistent as I could get it. Very interesting, very cool plays, guys. Very unique stuff that most decks aren't doing. So you're really catching people off guard. Very fun. I hope you enjoy the replays. Thanks for watching, everyone, and this has been Thunderset. Okay, here we are fighting Leo. So it's a brand new season, guys. It's Legend, right in the midst of Legend. This is like ranks 2 or 3. So people are really trying hard here. And, you know, this is like a duel quiz for them. They have to learn Psy-Frames. They're about to learn it through the duel. First turn, guys. Check this out. It's our opponent's turn. Turn 1. He has no battle phase. He normal summons a Squire. I'm chaining Alpha and I'm chaining Lancea. We're getting the party started. Lancea tributes. No one can banish. We summon Alpha. Summon Driver. Could have put him in attack mode because he can't attack. And we get to search our frame circuit, guys. Look at how well-to-do we are with just a 2-card combo of Alpha and Lancea on our opponent's first turn. We can special summon any monster we want. We have another driver. We have our frame circuit. That's a 5,000 Zeta if we want it, guys. Absolutely crazy. Our opponent's left with a Squire Saga who cannot banish thanks to Lancea, only 2100. Here we top deck a Cosmic Cyclone, use it right away, hit the money slot, not that middle slot. It was a, what is that? World Legacy Clash. Chooses not to use it. Now we get our boy Zeta, guys. Synchro summon into Zeta. He tries to Regeki break us. We're gonna chain Zeta to get rid of that Squire Saga, then set a Drowning Mirror Force, guys. Our opponent only has 1 card. We're gonna draw Sense low level right into our Planet Pathfinder. Normal summon him. He's gonna get floodgated, weirdly enough. That's probably not the best use of your floodgate. We get to swing right into that Squire Saga, guys. That's the beauty of Zeta's effect. I banish the Squire Saga. They don't come back till my turn, till my standby phase, and I get to handle the monster however I want. Now we get a tribute off that floodgated Pathfinder. That's why we're running 3 drivers, guys. You could get away with 2 drivers, even 1 driver, because you can recycle them from the graveyard. But I like to run multiple driver because we get special summon on our Lanceas. We have other normal summons. Works out great. Playing on our opponent's first turn, guys. This deck is insane. Okay, here we are fighting in a Shizu. We want to go first. We never go first. We're going second. This deck really wants to go first, but they make us go second. We have a good hand. We can play on our opponent's first turn, guys. This is the combo. Alpha, Lancea. Our opponent's going to normal summon a Spirit Master. We're going to chain Lancea just to scare him. We're going to bring out the Alpha on that Spectral Sword summon. Very good. We can put our boys in attack mode. We have nothing to fear. He's going with Samurai Saga, has a face down, goes to seal our tombs, has no battle phase. Our monsters are safe. Here, we're going to use our Psy-Frame circuit, synchro summon into our boy Zeta. He's going to try to floodgate us. We're going to chain Zeta's effect, banish both our monsters. They're not going to come back till our turn. And guess what we're sitting on, guys? Drowning Mirror Force. So here, our opponent is now using Zombie Master. He's going to be able to synchro summon. He throws away a Bacon Saver, which was a fantastic target for Zombie Master. Brings out a level 2, chooses not to synchro summon. We bring our monsters back. The Samurai Saga and the Zeta come back. I swing into the Zombie Master. Zeta is going to banish that boy again. Remember, Zeta can only banish attack mode monsters and special summon monsters. So this boy's attack mode, but he's not special summon. This boy's special summon, but he's not attack mode. So we're not going to have a Zeta target just yet, but we're going to make an immediate Zeta with his normal summon. So Alpha chains to the normal summon. We bring out our second Zeta, guys. Zeta just waiting for a special summon boy. He's brought him out, special summoned him into attack mode. Had he special summoned him into defense mode, we would have been in trouble. But he does in attack mode. We Zeta the second tuner. Now that's lethal. How is that lethal? He's stuck with a 500 and an 800 monster in attack mode. We have a 5,000 monster, guys. If you have frame circuit and driver in your hand, and you're 2500 either Zeta or driver, that's 5,000 damage, guys. We'd swing over those one tiny monsters and hit for one swing lethal. Crazy, crazy stuff. Okay, here we are fighting an Desperado. Going second. I swear, this deck really wants to go first, but Konami makes me go second. When you want to go second, Konami has you going first. This would have been a really good first turn hand, but it is now a second turn hand. But look, guys, this is the combo. All you need is Alpha and Lancea. Our opponent's normal summoning a Psy Reflector. We're gonna chain our Alpha. We're gonna use our Lancea. Probably eventually. You don't have to chain the Lancea. You can use it really whenever you want, as long as it's before the end phase. So he's doing his whole Assault Beast search. We're gonna banish or attribute our Lancea. No one can banish. He's getting Assault Mode activate. Choose not to he gets all these Assault Mode activates, gets multiple Assault Mode activates, sets all his cards, does not do a Synchro Summon, has to scoop. What I was gonna do before that scoop, he's only a 400 monster, and we could make a 5,000 monster with that driver alone. So I wouldn't even have to Synchro Summon. I would just have to play the frame circuit, throw away the driver from my hand. I could even normal summon another driver from that tuner. So tons of plays. A perfect setup on our opponent's first turn, guys. So crazy. Okay, here we are facing a Sartorius. It is in fact a Desperado. But so the thing about Psy-Frames, guys, is they're super unique and they're super new. So as they're new, you're gonna be catching people off guard real tough. When it's really simple plays, they could probably play around. So here we kind of break, but we have a Drowning Mirror Force, which is still very strong, and a Cosmic Cyclone. We're gonna be able to Cosmic Cyclone one of those back rows. But anyway, so even when people are learning to play around Psy-Frames, you're still gonna have Drowning Mirror Force completely off their mind. They're gonna be focusing on when to summon, when not to summon around your frame circuit. And that's when Drowning Mirror Force is going to really catch them off guard. Here he summons a Misjudge. I'm going to try to use my effect because we actually really lose nothing from it. So he stops it, flips up his Blast Spider, destroys our field spell to bring out a Desperado Barrel Dragon. So like I said, guys, they feel like once they beat your Psy-Frame circuit, they've beaten you. We have another Psy-Frame circuit. He scoops as soon as he sees it, guys. It's that Drowning Mirror Force, so powerful in a deck where you don't want monsters on the field, guys. Great stuff. Okay, here we are facing Yami Yugi. We're facing a lot of competitive decks. We're fresh season in Legend, so you're going to see a lot of competitive rank up matches. People are going to be really trying hard. Here, this guy's using a Slifer skin. Pretty cool. Start with 2 Planet Pathfinders and our Alpha. So now our Draw Sense low level is only an Alpha, which is very good. We normal summon our Pathfinder, search our frame circuit, set our Cosmic Cyclone. We're ready for the combos, guys. Our opponent normal summons an Alistair. We're going to chain our Alpha, guys. Chain our Alpha, special summon driver. It would be great if we had a Lancea. Lancea can really hurt Invoke decks when they use their invocation and try to banish their Invoker. You can really stop it. It's actually pretty cool. But we're getting an immediate Synchro Summon after his effect resolves. We go into Zeta. We're going to Cosmic Cyclone that back row in his end phase. He has nothing to Invocation, apparently. Now we get to draw Sentinel level 100% into an Alpha. We get to summon another Pathfinder, search another frame. Now we have Zeta to attack. Guess what, guys? With frame, you get to throw away the driver, boost up to 5k, over that 1k on the Alistair. Great stuff. So, this deck, guys, I don't want to say it's competitive. It's not going to be tier listed. This is a weird way to play it, especially with the Draw Sense low level. But it holds its own. It does decent against very try-hard decks. You have a lot of win conditions that you can really pump out versus things like Shiranui or Dark Lords or anything like that. Thanks to letting yourself not banish. Thanks to Lancea. It's just a fun and crazy deck, guys. Level 7 Synchros. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.